But this year, it all came together. So it was a special year. I've coached teams that had more potential. It just didn't develop. And I'm sure that these ball players won't be the best I've ever coached, but they're going to be the ones I remember the most.
It was definitely a success. Being one of the only teams left in the state, only 4 teams left, it's always a great feeling.
It was unbelievable starting from when I transferred in the spring, my junior year. Everybody was in the weight room working hard, and then we started with spring camp and summer camp, and everybody was just busting their butts working hard for the season.
I think there definitely was high expectations because everybody on the off season, we all worked so hard, and we knew that this could be a great year for us. We had a lot of people coming back. We felt we were strong up front, and with Brad Orlando coming to school, we just thought we were set. But we knew we had to work hard every week to get prepared for our next opponent because we had a tough schedule.
Yeah, the seniors were very special. Everybody was really good friends and really close, and that's what made the team what it was this year, is because everybody was so close.
Going 12-2, beating Prep twice, winning the Metro and District 10 from the Western Finals, I think it was very successful.
I expected a lot from us this year. Honestly, I didn't think that we would be 12-2, but I underestimated us. We did a lot better than we thought, and after a while, winning game after game after game, you forgot what it felt like to lose, and you didn't want to lose.
We definitely succeeded as a team going into the state playoffs for the first time in the history of the school, and winning District 10 for the first time, and then winning Metro again. I guess we were definitely a team.
You know, as we look at this senior group, to name everybody is to take a lot of time. But these guys, I think that the thing that I will remember about these guys the most was that they were probably the most, I don't know if dedicated is the right word, but they loved the game of football collectively more than any other group of seniors that I've ever been associated with. That's not a knock at any of the guys that have ever played for us, because they've all played hard. But I'm saying collectively, when you took every one of them and put them together, there was a certain chemistry that clicked in that maybe we hadn't had in the past. And it was something very special. When you went in our locker room before a game and watched how these guys prepared themselves for the game and how they just loved to play. And that's the thing that I'll always remember about them, their love of the game, whether it was at practice, whether it was Friday night, whether it was Saturday morning coming in early after you're all banged up. They truly cared for each other, and they truly cared about the team, and they loved the game of football. The one thing that as we close off this season and our kids are graduating, all the seniors, I hope that the juniors and the sophomores and the freshmen and all our kids in the McDowell football program realized what these players have done. You can't measure just in victories what they've accomplished and the things that they've contributed to McDowell football. If a guy wants to be a good football player at McDowell, all he has to do is look at what guys on this team were like, these seniors, and try to emulate what they've done. The time they've put in, the love of the game, the caring for their teammates, the dedication they've had in the off season, both in the weight room and at all the workouts and so on. It didn't come easy, and most of these guys didn't have a whole lot of playing experience as a unit, and it's an incredible thing when you can take a sort of an underclassmen team, make them your senior team, and then allow them to go as far as they did. My hat's really off to these guys for accomplishing what they did, and I issue a challenge to all of our underclassmen that if you want to know how to do it, just watch how these guys did it. And when you walk out of the McDowell locker room and you look above that door and that big sign up there says play hard, it doesn't mean just on Fridays, it means all year long. And if those guys get that message, we're going to be just fine.
Caldwell dropping back to pass again. He's going to throw deep to Tom Palmer, who's going to make the catch and score a touchdown. He's got an open lane, and he's going to score a touchdown for the Trojans.
McDowell's now scoring. George to throw. Under pressure. Throws. That's it. McDowell wins it.
McDowell Trojans entering the Western Final with a win over Hollidaysburg last weekend by the score of 24-7. Brings to a close a fine storybook season for the McDowell Trojans, finishing 12-2. Fine season by Coach Ron Rubler. Some of the coaches and players are disappointed, especially for the seniors, but a fine season nonetheless. 2 victories over Cathedral Prep this season. Best record in school history, and advancing further than any team ever has in McDowell football.